My dear student, welcome to in this live class. Today we will also start about the second part of the chapter 7. Already you have also learned in the first part about the our country's identified location, size and the physical divisions of India. But today we will learn about the drainage pattern of the rivers and the political divisions of India. You have also studied and I have discussed about the physical divisions of India, six physical divisions of India. First is the northern Himalayas regions. Second, middle and large plain regions, northern plains. Third, you have also learned about the peninsular plateaus. Fourth, you have also learned about the coastal plains. And the fifth, you have learned about the deserts regions and another parts, any last six parts of our country is known as the islands groups. In the you have also learned about the formation of the Himalayas. Himalayas you have also learned in the beginning chapters, in third or the fourth chapters. No, you have also learned in the fifth chapters about the mountain buildings. Fold mountains, Himalayas origin from the Tethys Sea, where Tethys Sea found, that means between the Eurasian plate and here suppose that here is the Eurasian plate and here is the Indo-Australian plate. Indo-Australian. You have also learned, and it is also known as the Eurasian plate. And between the Eurasian and Indo-Australian plate was known as the Tethys Sea. And when the raw materials, eroded materials, weathered materials carried by the rivers or the run of water, winds or the external forces, then accumulate those materials in the Tethys Sea and after the sedimentary rocks who form in these parts accumulate materials. After that, those materials pressurized by the Eurasian plates and the Indo-Australian plate and uplifted, then formed the Himalayas. But we will learn today about the drainage pattern. Drainage means a circulation of the water or the flow of the water according to the slope of the lands in the several directions, known as the drainage pattern. India, in our country, a large plain portions formed by the different rivers who carries weathered materials, eroded materials by the rivers, springs, canal systems and continuous transported from the one place to another place and deposited on the lowland areas. Already you have also learnt erosion, transportation and the deposition. So, in the upper course, rivers form the V-shaped valleys. In the middle course, river form the U-shaped valleys, and in the outer course or the lower course, only rivers deposited materials and formed the flood plains or the other structure of the lands. But in our countries, suppose that here map of India, you will see on the map of India, here is suppose that this is the map of India. This is the map of India. Suppose that this is the rough sketch of the map of India. Andaman Nicobar Islands groups. Lakshadweep Islands, here is Sri Lanka. So, India has so many rivers who continues flow through these lands and form the big size of the lands. Suppose that there are two types of the rivers originate from the highland areas or the mountainous zone. First is the perennial rivers and another is the seasonal rivers. The perennial rivers originate from the Himalayas regions in our countries after the melting of ice or the heavy rainfall. So, Indus rivers originate from the Mansarovar lakes in the China portions and continuous flow towards the westward sides, entered in the India and some parts of the Jammu and Kashmir across Punjab and then entered in the Pakistan and near the Karachi it is also fall or the drain in the Arabian Sea. But there are so many rivers also joined with these main rivers, that is also known as the tributaries of the Indus rivers. This is the tributaries. Under the tributaries, Shlok, Shyok, rivers Satluj also joined in the Jhelum, Ravi, Chenab, Bij. These rivers known as the helping rivers or it is also known as the helping rivers, yes, and the tributaries of the Indus. So these are the so many rivers also joined in the Indus rivers and form a large area of the plain. This plain area is known as the Indus River Valley Basin or the Indus River Plain and Satluj Plain. Next, rivers Ganga also originate from the Gangotri Glacier of the Himalayas and joint in the Ganga. That means some rivers, Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, both rivers originate from the Gangotri glaciers, but joint both rivers and form the Ganga, and it is also joint at the place of in the Uttaranchal areas, Haridwar, and just moves in the Prayag also and across through the Allahabad and move towards the eastward sides, and it is also a Yamuna also originate from the Yamunotri glaciers and joined with the Ganga. Then Gandak, Budi Gandak, Bagmati, Ghagra, Koshi rivers and Son, Punpun, Kyul. These rivers also joined with the Ganga and continuous flow towards the eastward sides and falling or the drain in the Bay of Bengal. But it is also meet with the Meghna rivers in the Bangladesh and meet and form a large delta areas. It is also known as the Sundarban Delta. And a rivers originate a Brahmaputra rivers from the Mansarovar lakes and continuous flow eastward sides. But when these rivers cross through the Tibetan plateaus, then that is also known as the Shangpo. It is also called the Sangpo. Brahmaputra in the Tibetan zone called the Sangpo. Tsangpo. Sangpo. And it is also joined with the India at the place of Namcha Barua. Here is the Namcha Barua and moves towards the east southward sides. Why? Because Himalaya regions and Arakan Yoma mountains also barricaded to these rivers and move directions toward the south and west and across through the Assam regions and through the Meghalayas and across through the Bangladesh and meet with these rivers in the Bangladesh known as the Jamuna. And this so many rivers also originate from the Himalayas rivers and the Meghalaya's plateaus and joined with the Brahmaputra. These rivers known as the Dhanasri, Subansri, Manas, Tista, Lohit, Kapoli. These rivers known as the tributaries of the Brahmaputra. Next, and therefore a large plain areas made by the alluvium deposits, therefore it is also divided into three major parts of the plain: western plain, middle plain, eastern plain. Western plains known as the Indus Satluj plain, middle portion Ganga plain and eastern portion Brahmaputra plain. But some rivers also originate, that means from the Mahabaleshwar, Western Ghat hills and eastwards and westward sides also flow according to the slope of the land. The Mahanadi rivers also form the delta on the mouth when the rivers materials deposited on the mouth were drained with the in the seas or the oceans. So when the deposited of the alluvium and form different distributaries of the rivers after the breaking of the mouth and form a triangular shape structure of the land after the depositions, then that is also called the delta. So Mahanadi delta, Godavari also form the delta, Krishna, Kaveri, and there are so many tributaries of the Godavari, Krishna, Pranhita, that means rivers, and Meghnad and other rivers also given name of the tributaries who joined with the different main rivers. Here is also parallel Narmada, Tapi river in the Maharashtra zones, Mandavi, Juari, Pondar, Periyar, Pamba, Kalindi, Saravati, Netravati. These are the so many names of the rivers who continues or the drain to the whole parts of our country, even the mountainous zone, plain regions and the plateau regions. So it is also known as the drainage pattern. Sabarmati rivers cross through the Gujarat regions. In the Thar deserts, only one river known as the Luni. It is also known as the internal rivers. It is not joined or the drained in the sea. Next, we will also learn about the physical divisions of our India. India divided, suppose that it is also known as the map of India. Here is map of India. On the map of India, you can also show the political parts of our countries. Political means get the boundary of the states and divided states and the union territories. So India divided in the recent times, India divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. First is here is the Jammu and Kashmir, here is Ladakh. But both parts, firstly it is also known as the state, but in the recent time it is also known as the union territory. The two union territories, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Here is the Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi. Here is Uttaranchal, Uttarakhand. Here is the UP, and then it is also known as the Bihar. Here is Jharkhand, West Bengal, Sikkim, the Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, then Punjab, Haryana. Here is Delhi. Here is UT, Uttarakhand, UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, AP, Nagaland. Here is Assam. Here Meghalaya, Mizoram, Manipur, then Tripura. Here Rajasthan. Here is the Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, MP. It is also known as the political divisions. Chhattisgarh, Odisha. Here is also Karnataka, then Kerala, Tamil Nadu. Here is Andhra Pradesh, and it is also cutting parts of the Telangana. These are the political divisions of our country, but 28 states and 8 union territory. Union territory, that means Jammu and Kashmir, 1, then Ladakh, 2, Daman, Div, and Dadra Nagar Haveli in the 1 parts in the recent times. The third, Pondicherry. Here is Pondicherry. 4 and 5th, Chandigarh. 6, 6 in the Andaman Nicobar Islands. 7th, Lakshadweep Islands. So Jammu and Kashmir Chandigarh, Pondicherry, and a Delhi is the last 8 number, Delhi. So these are the 8 union territories also known in the recent time. But we will also discuss about the capital of the states and union territory. Capital of the Jammu and Kashmir, you know, Srinagar. Capital of the Ladakh, Leh. Capital of the Delhi, New Delhi. Capital of Punjab and Haryana, Chandigarh. Capital of Bihar, Patna. Capital of Uttaranchal or the Uttarakhand, Dehradun. Capital of the UP, Lucknow. Capital of the Rajasthan, Jaipur. Capital of Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Capital of the MP, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal. Capital of Chhattisgarh, Raipur. Capital of Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Capital of the West Bengal, Kolkata. These are the, you will also remember about the name of the states, union territories, and the capital of the union territories and capital of the states. These are the political divisions of our country. And neighboring countries you have also already studied: Nepal, Bhutan, China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. These countries are known as the Indian neighboring countries, even Myanmar, Thailand also. But this was firstly known as the Indian subcontinent. So these are the parts of Indian subcontinent. So you have also studied about these chapters broadly. So you will also remember about this name of the states, capitals, physical divisions, and importance of our countries. Thank you.